quick update on what's happening with the ditch pig. My 45-minute a night schedule is not allowing me for a lot of production, but I am getting a little bit of stuff done, and it's like a little bit of a lot of things. So it's not ideal, but it's getting done. So I'll show you guys kind of where we're at and what the plan is going forward. So at this point, basically the entire floor is sealed up. I sealed it up with some gray POR 15 just to keep it solid from the inside out. I'm done all the way up the sides here and the floor, the patches that I've welded, and then I did find one more spot. Maybe we can see it right up there. Yep, I found another spot, so now I'll fix that one, but that's minor. I've pulled out the gas tank at this point and sealed up everything except for down at the cab corners, because that's my next step. Those just showed up this morning, and I'm gonna work on that next. I didn't fully seam seal all the welds. I got trust in my welds. The welds actually came out pretty good, and they kind of look pretty good. So it is what it is. There's some spots that POR doesn't like to stick to painted surfaces very well. The bare surfaces and the rust, it seems to stick to really well. But it's good. But I did end up seam sealing the seams in the floor, right? It's actually all the same color as the POR, so it finishes up really nice. I seam sealed all the way along this edge here, and then once I'm done inside, I'm gonna end up seam sealing around the back of the cab too. Like I said, just trying to keep it, just trying to preserve it at this point. Fuel tank's on the floor. Now I can't remember, and Pops can't remember if we ever replaced it at any given time, but it looks like we did. It looks brand new inside. I was expecting it to be completely rotten just with the carburetor problems we were having previously, and it is clean as a whistle. So I'm extremely happy about that. Once everything's done back behind here, that's just gonna go back in as it was, re-insulate it, done deal. On the back side of the inside of the cab, I went ahead, I POR'd that surface as well, and then behind underneath the inside of the fender area, actually rock guarded it with some black rock guard. Finished came out really good. I'm actually really happy with the way that worked out, and I'm gonna carry that on in a few other spots in the truck before we completely button it up. But for now, that's done, that's solid, that's sealed. Really happy with the way it worked out. That's it, that's where we're at. Not a lot to update you. Like I said, I get maybe 45 minutes a night, some nights. So it's a little bit of starting what I can. I'm at a point where I can start putting things back together in the front of the cab, and was that better? I'm at a point where I can start putting things back together in front of the cab and work on some other stuff. That being said, the next thing you're gonna see is cab corners. Those just showed up. That's the last of the tin work, other than that one hole that I showed you that I gotta patch up. That's minor. So I think I'll try and go into a bit more detail on the cab corners, because I've never done it, and talking myself through it will help me, and then maybe someone else will see an amateur do it and build the confidence to try it themselves as well. Cheers.